Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Skarner in the jungle here in season 13. He's by no means the best jungler or a meta jungler, but you can still make him work if you're passionate about the champion and you like his kit. For Skarner, you want to max his Q first, W second, and E last, starting with your Q. Your Q is your main source of damage. It shreds enemies and does a little bit of max health damage in terms of physical and magic damage. So over time, you can shred down tanks and bruisers alike. Skarner's biggest issue is his general lack of mobility. All he has is a single speed up in his kit on his W. While the shield remains active, you have the extra movement speed, increasing up to 16%, so it gets faster over time. But once it's broken, you'll lose the extra movement speed. You want to try to fight inside of your spires as much as possible. You get the extra attack speed, movement speed, and mana regeneration, super important. Once you land your Q for the next 5 seconds, your Q will start doing double damage, the other half being magic damage. Thus, when you're clearing or before fights, you want to try to have your Q already stacked. Go ahead and pull this into the bush. And then we'll move on to the rest of our camps here. Level 2, typically you want to get your E for the more damage rather than having a shield. Just make sure you're inside of your spire. Skarner plays best against kind of squishy champions who, if you hold them still, they die. Things like Shaco, Master Yi, you can do quite well against. Having to play him against heavy CC champions that can hit him with their CC before he's close enough to do anything, like Fiddlesticks, kind of sucks. Having to play him against Elise or a Lilia is tough. And basically melee champions that you can get to, hold them still, and then they'll die to you and your teammates is what you want. Go ahead and pop our W to get over there. Then we can get the full move speed advantage out of it, and the monsters will break it as well. We're inside of our spires right now, so we have decent clears. Fighting outside of your spires, you have to be super, super careful about what type of engagements you're looking for. Ooh, wait, why is this guy in my jungle? It's a huge mistake by him. Down he goes. So what this Zac doesn't realize is you really shouldn't be invading the enemy's jungle like this, because you take enemy jungle camps 20% slower than your own. So particularly on a slow clearing jungler like Zac, it's a huge mistake to be doing that. He just leashed us on our blue buff and sped up our clear. Normally with a leash on Skarner, your full clear will end somewhere around 320. So 10 seconds before Scuttle Crab spawns. But since he leashed us blue, we finished well before that. Go ahead and take this Spire and prepare for Scuttle fight. If you don't have a Spire, try not to look for an all into the death with the enemy jungler. It's going to be a big mistake. I think I can kill this guy on his red buff here. Oh, wait, he actually already had his red buff. He did red wraps into my jungle. Go ahead and take this Spire. We didn't bother to take the green jungle item. A lot of their CC, the green jungle item wouldn't help us with. Green jungle item gives tenacity. Tenacity does not interact with suppressions or displacements. Every single one of Zac's CCs, all 3 are displacements. Yasuo has 2 displacements as well. And Janna has 2 displacements. So they don't have a whole lot for my tenacity to really help me with. Go ahead and pop oracles while we're on our speed up and passing through all these bushes. Free Scuttle Crab, I like it. Let's push it over to our Spire to capture it. Very nice. We get the extra movement speed, extra mana regeneration, and nearly 60% extra attack speed. That's kind of nutty. We'll go ahead, pop speed up. Looks like the Janna flashed there. We got both their flashes. I don't think Jhin really needed to, but the Janna one was kind of fine, I guess. There's nothing to really gank now. We could look for a reset or continue full clear. I guess I'll look for the continued full clear because we have Spire anyways, plus full health, a little bit of red buff. Skarner is a dragon heavy type of champion. He's not a split pusher and he's not the best solos in the game. You're not going to be able to go head to head with a Nasus, a Jax, a Darius, a Garen. Your goal is to hold a squishy person still in a team fight for your teammates to kill them. Ideally a high value target as well, since your R is a suppression. Even if they have tenacity, they can't get out of it. They'll literally need to have a QSS because cleanse doesn't even get you out of suppressions. Phases Rush is viable on Skarner because you can speed up after 3 attacks. So if you hit them with an auto QR, pull them back into you, or an EQR, pull them back in, you can go super, super fast towards your teammates. Ooh, looks like he took my... Why is this guy being so aggressive in my jungle? It's so weird. It's so peculiar. Because he can't solo me at all. He's kind of just wasting his time coming into my jungle like that. I'm gonna go take his raptors. His raptors are gone. I guess I'll go to his Krugs. Hey, friend. We actually hit him with that. Down with the stun. He's gonna go ahead and jump away. And I'm free to take these. Don't mind if I do. I have my spire to escape on as well. 338 movement speed into 421 no boots. That's kind of crazy. We're moving nearly 500 movement speed right now with no boots, man. W movement speed plus spire. But still, 443 is faster than most champions with tier 2 boots. It's actually really, really quick. We need level 6. You can look across the map, spam Q. You don't have to stand there and look at it. Can we kill Nasus? Ooh, I don't know. Bit of a maybe. With the Galio, we should be able to. Galio's not behind or anything. Go ahead and W into this guy. Get the Galio knock up into my stun. I don't need to R this guy. He's already super low. Go ahead and hold on to that. Help him push wave so Nasus loses as many minions as possible. By crashing it, Nasus loses lots of golden XP, forces out his TP if he has it. First back, you typically looking for Lucids or as much of your Trinity Farce as you can afford. I'm thinking we just grab that, and this. If you can't afford a solid chunk of Trinity, then sure, just go for Lucids. But otherwise, getting Heartbound, Sheen plus Boots is better than Lucids on their own. We have R. We can look for a gank here. Yasuo is kind of low. I'll be cutting up my clear to go mess with this guy. Zach got dragon. That kind of sucks. I'm going to leave this right here. He loves to invade. Zach is absolutely the wrong champion to be doing that on because his clears are already slow. Even on his own camps, let alone taking my camps 20% slower. Whenever you hard CC the enemies with your E or your R, it puts your E on a lower cooldown. So you can get it off a cooldown rather quickly. If you're landing big AoE E's and then autoing each person to apply the stun. See if he's on his wolves. He is. Hey, friend. I get that. I stun you, and I'm going to pull you out of your R. Hit him with a QIs inside of it. I have a full stack conquer plus movement speed from this. So I should be able to win this. I think I just dodged his Q as well. Go ahead and ghost for this. I have all this extra movement speed and he's dead. Like seriously, we're moving 540 inside of our spire now. It's kind of crazy. She's deep underneath her turret. Down she goes. If we don't want to steal these minions, we'll help her push the wave, especially since we didn't gank. Stealing these minions would be kind of bad. Instead, she gets them. She gets the last hits, which is what 80 carries need. She's already level 6. We'll head back over and keep on farming. When Skarner is horrible is when every single lane is losing super hard. And if the enemies are taking your spires. If they're literally coming in your jungle and taking your spires, it hurts your clears so bad. We'd be missing out on 73% attack speed, 82 movement speed. We'd be struggling a lot. I'm going to go ahead and grab this real quick. There's a lot of minions. I don't want to let him get a plate either. He's trying to poke me with his Q there. I'm not going to let him have it. We want to max our W second, E last. W per level gets lower cooldown, more movement speed, and blocks more damage. Looks like Jin John are over here. Yeah, he wind-walled my thing. I might actually die here. Dodge that out. Super sketchy, dude. Not sure where the Zac is. I'm a little nervous to come over here in my jungle with how much he's been over here. Just try to pull it out a little bit. Still take it within the spire. As long as you're standing in it, that's how you get it. Your opponents don't actually have to be within it, as long as you are. Go ahead and pop my potion now. I'm missing a lot of health. He may not come back, and there's a good chance he doesn't know how low on health we are right now. It's the thing. So much freaking movement speed though. I'm not used to going this quick. Any champion with tier 2 boots is around 370 to 400 movement speed. Inside of our spires, we're faster than every single person in the game by a lot. It's kind of like we have boots of mobility on. Zach laid his herald top pretty much immediately. We'll hit him with an ER. Drag him underneath, and we'll stun him once he comes out. Oh, I got him. It's probably not worth it though, because I had to shut down and Zach just got it. Rip. It's time for Trinity Force. If you don't want to be a shredder and you're playing more as a supporty tank, then you'd go for Iceborns. The perks of that is Iceborn is cheaper, and if your team has super high damage. In this case, we have a Karma and a Galio. Both are 2 low damage characters to where I wouldn't mind having Trinity Force for the shred and extra movement speed. Against their team, this is a play to still cap type of game, or Lucids. I think I'd rather have plated though against what they have. The Nasus, Yasuo, Jhin, all physical damage. Up to 20% movement speed bonus. Kind of interesting. Goes all the way up to 32. It's not that high. Skarner's real movement speed comes from his spire. It gets higher per level. The attack speed and the movement speed. It's funny because he doesn't need the mana regen at all. Because since you have jungle item, you already get a bunch of mana back per second whenever you're in the jungle or river areas. So the mana's kind of useless, not gonna lie. And his Q gets down to 10 mana cost. Or I guess it's just 10 the whole time. Most abilities in League cost more the higher level it is. Very few of them get cheaper. Skarner just stays at 10 perma. So it doesn't really make sense why he has 2 maximum. Why he gets mana regen from spires, because he doesn't need it at all. It's a useless stat. Taking this really, really fast. Hey, friend. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. I'm going to ghost for this. He's inside my spire. He's not in my spire anymore, though. He's trying to run away. I need to get my spire back, and then I can fight these guys. Without spire, it's a bad idea. I need the movement speed and attack speed. Could go deal with the Yasuo here. Oh, yeah, he just wrecked my teammate. I'll go ahead and W into him, hit him with a smite into E, slow him down. Auto attack R, pull him into turret. And down he goes. Let's look to do a little invade here. Ooh, we'll take this real quick. Don't mind if I do. Got our Q stacked up right now. Ready to fight. I think he's on his raptors at the moment. I'll go grab the spire real quick so I can destroy him. I think Yasuo's on his way. I gotta be careful. As long as I am inside the spire, though, I should be able to win my fight comfortably. Hey, friend. You're fighting inside my spire, buddy. He's missing all of his health. Our Q's doing double max health damage. This is hilarious. They're actually going to get crushed here. Look how fast my attack speed is why. He also got destroyed. Yeah, I don't know why you went for that, buddy. I'm not inside my spire right now. I've lost all my attack speed. For some reason, John is over here. Okay, Jonna. Blue buff up in 50. I guess I'll grab wave real quick then. So I can keep my clear nice and pretty. Plus, minions are worth a lot more gold and XP than monsters are. Doing 31 physical plus 3% max health damage. And then same in terms of magic max health. Super high. It only starts out at 1% max health. And now it's essentially at 6%. As long as we've landed our Q on somebody. Blue buff's up here. I should probably grab that real quick. We're grouping up mid. We need to make sure we get these dragons. It's absolutely essential. I would like to kill Nasus as he comes back top side. Alright, this guy's Krugs are up. I'll grab these real quick. His minion saw me, that kind of sucks. Skarner farm's extremely healthy. You don't really lose HP. You get through your camps fast enough. I need Nasus to push out a little bit. I don't know why Olaf built what he built. What he built is so weak. Go ahead and pull him away. Oh, I can't get to him. I didn't even get off my stun because of that. Oh, Olaf might die there. Oh, just barely lived. Holy crap. He'll shred turret now, though. He gets a bunch of extra attack speed the lower on health he is. Nice. Got the wave push. We can look for a reset now. Second item rush with Trinity Force is pretty much always dead man's. We could look for a Titanic, though. I think he saw me there. Olaf's trying to bait him. This must be warded, dude. There's no way. Hey, friend. We get the stun. He pulls Olaf again with smite. Yeah, Jonna can't save this guy. But she can kill him, apparently. Inside my spire. I gotta run away now. I'm going turbo fast, bro. Going too quick for these guys. Oh, he just used his QSS. This is hilarious. They're actually chasing me. They can't, though. I saved my W speed up. They literally can't get me. Wasting their time. Bunch of chumps. Yeah, you usually go for dead mans at this point. If they're super AP heavy, then you'd go for Force of Nature if they're doing lots of magic damage. We'll go dead mans because they're definitely physical damage heavy. Then we can look to get a Titanic. If they have a lot of magic damage as well, then you grab Force of Nature. They don't, though. It's only Jonna and Zac, and they're big threats. We could even get Black Cleaver to shred down. Our auto attacks in our Q, applying our Black Cleaver really quickly. Yeah, we need these dragons. I'm gonna hold on to my E. No reason to waste it on a dragon or a baron, especially when these guys are stepping up. Hey, friend. I'm gonna grab him with the ooh, slow him down since I was snared anyways. I'm moving quick, but I mean he had flash and exhaust. I don't think I could necessarily solo Nasus. Fighting Nasus would be really hard. This isn't warded. Yeah, I think we should just kill Nasus. He's gonna go for the Krugs, I think. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. I'm still fighting him inside of the spire. Down he goes. I have so much attack speed, he can't fight it. Very nice. These guys are chilling under mid turret. Nasus is dead. Might be. Ooh, hey, friend. I have this plant to escape to. Let's go ahead and take this then. We'll keep our Q up against the minions. Crystal energy to get that bonus magic damage. Oh, I landed it. Rip, get me out. I got a raw R Yasuo. He gets a little bit closer. Get him with the smite slow into E. Pull him back into me. Nasus is sitting on the split. Can't really end here. Notice I don't ping my teammates. I just ping what they should be afraid of. Because we can't end there anyways. They're underneath 2 turret. We could go ahead and take this though. Looks like Galio wants to reset. Ooh, I gotta help this chick. Out the stun, pull him back with my R. He's getting the crap beat out of him. That's hilarious. rather pull out here. This is a super forced fight. I guess we could stay in theory. Ooh, oh, I'm underneath turret as well. I'm just dead. Yeah, I took so many turret shots there. 1200. I couldn't get out. Yasuo burnt on me. I couldn't move. Could even push Thornmail from this position. Thornmail wouldn't be awful against their team. The Yasuo is self-healing. Nasus self-healing. Zac self-healing. I'm down for some Thornmail action. A little bit trolled by me. Went too deep. Couldn't get out. Yasuo has so much CC, dude. It's crazy. Nasus is at 324 stacks. That's not that high, honestly. If he was at 500, I'd be worried. 300's doable. Make sure we're using W to get around the map here. Especially since we don't need it against our monster camps. Even if it's on cooldown when we're taking it, we'll be full HP. Could play for Drag Soul. We could end before that, I think, for sure. Since we already have an inhib. Can't believe Yasuo and John are actually pushing for that right now. It's so greedy. Looks like they pulled off. Pull these inside real quick. Steal inside of our spire. Awesome. What else is there on the map right now? Maybe just pressure top side. They go for dragon. They lose, I think. I think that's the move here. I need this spire. I'm moving too slow in this area. Got it. Hey, Jonna. Got her with my slow, but she sped herself up. Yeah, that sucks. Can't really get to it. They lost all their pressure topside though. Messing with me. I'll lose their turret now. I'm using my Q to get my Trinity Force proc. Hey, Yasuo. Oh, he used his cleanse. Got him with my smite. Yeah, we're chilling. He burned his QSS there. Once that's on cooldown, he's gonna get chain CC'd by my team, I think. I don't want to overcommit for this. My teammates aren't over here. Zac's trying to find the knock up. He got on me though. I don't think that's what he necessarily wanted. And I can't move. Taking too much damage. Ended up missing my stun. Our team is not really over here or taking turret. Instead, they're just farming camps. We did get inhib. That kind of sucks, though. I didn't want to die for that. Took a lot of damage from the Zac. We could definitely justify Force of Nature at this point. If Jin gets that dragon, I'd be super bummed out. He's going to bouncing grenade it. Or at least try to. Down he goes. Thanks for the kill, Jin. And then Galio gets it. That's awesome. We really, really needed that dragon. They have double crit champs. Them getting flame drags is super, super bad for us. Down goes the Olaf. I got to get over there. Down goes Galio as well. They're not behind at all anymore. They're equal kills. In fact, they're the ones with shutdown gold. No one on my team. So in theory, they have more gold than us right now. That Karma speed up was enormous. How much attack speed? 120% attack speed, dude. Yeah, Titanic is definitely going to be solid here. As long as we can get one fight on spires. We need to push bot lane here. People are too obsessed with farming my camps. At least farm the enemy camps. That way they don't get it versus just farming mine. They're pushing mid right now. They go for Baron. They lose. They can't push out for Baron. I gotta leave. I don't know who else is here. Staying's a little too risky. Yeah, later, Zach. Hey, friend. It's not letting me get the spire because he's standing on it. This is awkward. And go ahead and hold the Nas. Oop, I guess I'll grab Zach here in a second. I think he used his E to get away. And down he goes. Goodbye, Zach. We could probably force mid off that. They're missing their 2 frontliners. You got hecka greedy. Jan is so annoying, dude. Playing a champion without a way to really get through that, it's rough. Making sure we're using our Q to get the Trinity Force Spellblade passive off. Got a big wave topside here. Got him with my stun into a smite. Kaisa wasn't quite able to... Oh, wait. Karma got it. Cool. Trying to stay out of this Yasuo's range while still hitting turrets. Using Q spam for my Trinity. This Yasuo's a pest. Yeah, I couldn't get away. He loses 2 turrets for it, though, so I hope it was worth it for him. He could have stayed to clear minions, but now he just has no Nexus turrets. He doesn't have R either. He doesn't look like he's going to need it. Time to pick up Thornmail into... I'd say Force of Nature, really. After Force of Nature, I'm down for a Titanic. Bork's not horrible on Skarner. You have so much attack speed inside your Spire. An extra 133%. It's bigger than any other attack speed steroid in the game. Bork would be okay for shredding down the Nasus Zach. That's not our main objective, though. We're going to have to try to CC the Yasuo. If we can stun him and make him sit through my stun, then that would be good enough to get him killed. He'd have to use QSS on our E alone. I don't want him to have it for my R, essentially. It's too important that we get off a good R. We don't let him QSS it. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he QSS'd that. I'm dead. Oh, not yet. Oh, I'm still breathing, boy. Down they go. That's GG's right there. Skarner, my boy. Barely lived there. I'm glad I have the Thorn Melt for Yasuo, man. Without it, I would have been toasted there. Kaisa actually stopped for Raptors. What a troll. She doesn't need that. She can't even spend that gold before we end here. Oh, wow. He's trying to poke down Kaisa. Good luck. Hey, Nasus. This is going to be fun. Jin kills me with his Gale Force. Down goes the Nasus. And down goes the Jin as well. Solid, I'd say. Very pleased with how strong Skarner is, as long as they're playing around his spires. A lot of carry potential in that. Go ahead and take a look at damage dealt, damage taken. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had a decent amount. Looking at damage taken, most on our team, not the most in the game. For self-mitigated, pretty high up there, not the most though. And for runes, high value. Skarner jungle, definitely viable. You can definitely carry on him. Just make sure you're playing for full clears, playing around your spires for fights, playing for dragons, and looking for good team fights. It's his main win cons. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.